Welcome to HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. I'm Erik Calderon.
And I'm Fabian Brims. And we saw Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Mike, Dave, I love you guys, and I cannot wait for you to be a part of our big day. But you need wedding dates.
You want us to bring dates to a wedding?
Please.
What the what? Fuck? Are you insane?
Who's gonna maintain the booze luge?
Yeah, if it's not clean, it's terrible. Seriously, I thought I got herpes one time.
We're fun dudes. We're the coolest guys at the family event.
We'll shape up for you, Jeannie. We gotta find the right girls for this. This is for Jeannie. Where do we even go? What?
We're about to do something awesome.
Mike and Dave Stengel are looking for dates for their sister's wedding in Hawaii.
Those guys are gonna take us to Hawaii.
We're looking for girls that our mom and our sister would like.
We're gonna look respectable as fuck.
Grandma, meet Alice. She's super smart.
I manage a hedge fund.
Wow.
We hedge it hard.
Tatiana, she's a school teacher.
Everyone get the fuck away from me!
Get out of here.
It's Adult Swim.
Jeannie, I am proud to introduce our wedding dates.
You guys look great together.
Thank you.
You're so tiny, he's so big. You take all that?
Who are these girls? Are you guys smoking weed?
It's 9 a.m. Who wakes and bakes?
My grandma's right there.
Oh yeah? Does that skank want a hit?
Actually, we don't watch comedies very often, so I was very happy to watch a comedy with you once in a while. And it was actually much better than expected, I have to say. But
Yeah.
first tell me
Well,
about the movie.
Okay, so the movie is was on a budget of $18 million. It stars Zac Efron. I'm reading this because I can't remember their names, but basically Zac Efron, Adam Devine, and Anna Kendrick were the pretty much the stars of the film, and the director. And again, I shouldn't be.
Don't
reading.
forget Aubrey Plaza, because we have like
Aubrey
4
Plaza.
main actors there. It's important. That's like these 2
Yeah.
couples, so don't forget the last one.
That's right, Aubrey Plaza, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
even though she's the least famous of the
yeah.
4.
And it looks like this film, 18 million, has already made 268 million bucks.
Well, we may see a second one next year then.
Yeah. So tell us what it's about.
Okay, so yeah, like these 2 guys, like probably the best description for them would be slackers. So they just enjoy their lives, have like pretty low maintenance job, and so they pretty much work as salespeople for alcohol. It's also an R-rated comedy. That's another thing I really liked about it. So and those 2 guys, they notorious for ruining every family party there was so far, and most of these incidents are also on film. That was pretty funny part too. And because of that, they get like this assignment from their parents for the wedding of their sister to come up with proper dates, and with an emphasis on proper. So they're really supposed to bring like nice and well-behaved girls there, in order that these girls like kind of keep them contained, make sure they don't drink too much and party and destroy everything again. But because the wedding is in Hawaii, a lot of girls want to fill those 2 slots, and in the end it's gonna be 2 girls that are equally badly behaved as those 2 guys.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, so they're faking themselves, manipulating themselves into that wedding party vacation, and only there when all 4 of them like really like start to deconstruct the wedding and mess everything up as bad as you can.
Everything.
Only then the people realize what's going on here, and that these 2 supposedly well-behaved nice girls are even worse than Mike and Dave are.
They lied to us to get a free trip to Hawaii. This whole wedding we can just go into shit.
Be free, my friend!
Are you tripping?
Dave, I'll be honest with you. I can't continue to wear this horse.
What? It's those girls. The girls aren't the problem. You are. What's next? I'm gonna walk in on Mom giving Dad a push pop.
What's a push pop?
It's a sexual term that I just made up. What's a push pop? It's a whole hand up an ass, David. 2 hands.
God.
2 hands.
Whoa.
Pushing the pop. Pushing the pop.
You know, as for story, you know, I kind of thought, you know, it was a good story. It was interesting, you know, like the way it played out, and you know, the 2 mess it all up guys meet the 2 mess it all up girls, and they go to a wedding and they mess it up, and it was really stupid.
It was completely stupid, and was also like probably the most typical scheme for a comedy. Like, I mean, there was no surprise at all. Like, obviously they're gonna ruin everything, and obviously they're gonna work all together to fix it in the end. And in the end, there will be a happy end, of course. I mean, no spoiler there because it's really like...
It's a typical movie.
Yeah, it's totally typical. But what makes the difference for this movie, that they didn't care about the ratings, so they just went with foul language and gross jokes, and so they just went for the R rating. So there's nothing that's like often they make comedies, but try to make it for a PG or 13, and then you can tell like it's only half as good.
And it was very, it was very like it was your typical Hollywood movie. The cinematography was good, the direction was good. You know, the sound was good, the audio was good. I mean, it was, you know, it was a well-made movie.
Absolutely.
And
people definitely knew what they were doing there.
Yeah, and it was just really stupid.
But what I think, and what I wanted to say earlier, what really makes the difference towards other stupid comedies, so like Adam Sandler movies, whatever, like they really had a great chemistry going on there.
Yeah.
So like the two couples among themselves, also like the two brothers and the two girls together, like no matter what combination you had among those four people, like the chemistry was great, and like the one of the main actors, Adam Devine, he's like well known for his part in Workaholics. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's a very funny comedy show. And like whenever he enters the screen, like he steals every scene. Like this guy is so hilariously retarded. It's unbelievable.
It's just it's like slapstick comedy.
It totally is.
You know? And it's really stupid.
It is, but yet you enjoy it. I mean, I remember you saying like, "Oh, if this movie is not good, I'm gonna leave after 10 minutes." And the movie was over. I looked to the left, and you were still there. So you must have liked it.
Well, you know what? You know, one of the I mean, I would say it's the worst movie I've seen, but one of the main components that I think that kept me there is it made me laugh.
Yeah.
And laughter is like, I mean, that's a key ingredient. That if you can laugh at something, then you know you feel good. You know, you enjoy it. Even though, I mean, that was the worst movie I've ever seen.
But it's also not just laughing because someone like breaks his leg or something. It was often like just really funny, and it was like just like not just gross stuff or just to. I mean, it was like a good mix of jokes.
It was like fail blog.
It was like that gets me anytime too. Yeah.
I mean, it just makes you laugh, you know. So yeah, I sat through it. I mean, I think, and like I said, you know, the cinematography was good. I mean, it was well put together.
Yeah, and they shot it on original location in Hawaii, so just that was like wonderful to watch.
I think they enjoyed making that movie.
What I particularly liked too, there was like this one scene where they make a quad tour, and it ends up being like in this Jurassic Park Valley where they actually shoot Jurassic Park, and they start singing like this the soundtrack. And what was really funny, like that was the second time this week I got like a Jurassic Park reference in the movies. That must have been Jurassic Park Memory Week or something.
So what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Oh gosh, my favorite scene. I actually probably liked it. I mean, there are so many favorite scenes, it's tough to point out, but like when the movie started and they were trying to, like, these brothers, and this one guy tries to sell alcohol in a bar, and his brother tries to fake like a random customer, just like trying this tequila, like, oh, that's good, let me have more of that. The barkeeper totally knows that these two are brothers, but he still takes along. It was just wonderful. And I have to say, like, I mean, Zac Efron, he like came up in all these like High School Musical and like these teeny movies.
Yeah.
This man has a really good talent for comedy. Like I've seen last year Neighbors and now this movie. Yeah. I think it's actually from the same people that made Neighbors. This guy makes really like, he's perfect for comedy. Like he totally has a good comedic time and everything. Like I hope he will do much more of that in the future and doesn't get stuck on his teeny thing.
You know, my favorite scene was when she runs in front of the car and gets hit, and then she makes them think that he saved her life. I mean, it was so stupid. You know, it was so funny.
They're leaving. It's all part of the plan.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to fill up your breasts.
My hero.
I saved your life! Is okay? I saved your life!
So how would you rate this film?
I mean, a comedy is always tough, but I would say like probably a 7.5, which is probably pretty much almost the highest a comedy can get. I mean, it's still a stupid comedy, so I mean, giving it 10 would be too much. But I think 7.5 serves it well, and it was really, like you said, I had a good time, I laughed a lot, and that's exactly what a comedy should do, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately, I would probably give it a 3, maybe a 2. You know, I mean, I mean, I just don't think it's worth going and paying $10 to go watch. You know, I mean, I think DVD with your buddies, having fun, I think you'll have a good time. But as for cinematic movie theater experience, I think, you know, I'll definitely give it 3.
I hear you on that, but I think as long as the movie makes you for 1.5 hours forget the rest of the world, it it served its job.
Well, thank you for watching this review. We're sponsored by the HCC MovieMakers Academy, and also, do you want to tell them about the YouTube channel?
Yeah, absolutely. Please sign up on our YouTube channel. You will see the information down here in the lower third. Subscribe, watch our other reviews.
Subscribe to our channel.
Share on Facebook if you liked it. Spread the word.
Share on Facebook, yeah.
And also don't forget to sign up for the filmmaking program, which you also saw the information down here.
We're having a subscribers drive. The first subscriber to hit 1,000 wins a special prize.
Good luck.